Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If you're new, come on in. If you're returning back, stand up, sit down, whatever you feel you need to do in order to get this spiritual work. I send you peace, love, and enlightenment on your divine journey. If you are new to spiritual court, you could be saying, well, what the heck is spiritual court? Well, it's the courts of heaven. It is the higher realms, higher knowledgeable beings, source of all things, creator of all things. It is an arena, if you will, where we ask the Most High to divine and or preside over all of our spiritual cases. You could be somebody that has answered the call in your bloodline. Maybe you are the generational curse breaker. Maybe you've always been somewhat of a warrior spirit and you came back to spin the block, to walk in your divine path by way of your divine right, by way of your birthright. And so oftentimes you have to call for judgment and justice to be served in your favor. We ask that fair things be made fair. All things be made fair. 111 on the timer. Big high vibrational energy. So shout out to the angels, Archangel Michael. Okay. Thank you for guiding us, protecting us, helping us to stay in alignment as we stay in the Ace of Wands energy. Divine intervention is here. I just heard divine intervention is at play. Somebody sitting up looking crazy. This could have been somebody that was getting a kick out of watching you suffer or go through something. That's what I just heard. Now this person needs help. Yeah, this is somebody that was trying to render some form of injustice to you, your destiny, your life, and your path. Whoa, now that we got that out the way, show us what we need to see, Holy Spirit. Clout chasing monster. Somebody's out here doing weird shit to get some type of energy or attention. Somebody wants people to give them energy by way of paying attention to them. Okay, that's not going to happen. It's a clout monster. I feel like you're aware of it. Show us this energy, sleeping with the inner me, the enemy. Property damage, house, home, car, destruction. Okay, whatever. Show us this person. What the hell is this about? Gemini energy. So let's just find out what's going on. This Gemini card has come out consistently over the past 5 days, y'all. It's so interesting. This is not an isolated Gemini reading. Like, I'm not channeling zodiac readings. So this is overall collective energy. This card has come out probably more than I would have liked to have seen it. So sleeping with the enemy, this is an urgent message for the collective. Somehow it affects the collective. Okay, it affects somebody who's high vibrational, but not really. There's effect and then there's effect, cause and effect or something like that. So you could be literally alchemizing certain energy. I just heard cause and effect, doing certain things spiritually to protect yourself, and is somehow putting something asunder. That's what I just heard. Property damage. Now I need everybody to put on their spiritual glasses. And let's see this from a spiritual standpoint, from a higher realm standpoint. We will hover over this energy, as I already can tell with sleeping with the enemy. Your enemy is at peace, that you are above and beyond this energy. This is beneath you. But if we have to read the energy, if we have to tell the story, I'm asking that the divine give us all high frequency energy so that we can overcome any obstacles that may come up in this reading by way of trying to trigger us to come down off of our high vibration. I rebuke it. So mote it be. Okay, let's just see what's going on. There's a cycle that's closed. Gemini energy. The Queen of Swords is in the reverse. Whoa, hold on. Okay, Gemini energy. Okay, let's read it from a spiritual standpoint. So property damage. Property damage could be physical, spiritual, mental. Okay, doesn't necessarily, have to be something by way of the 3D, a car, a house, or something by way of a physicality as it relates to this world. This could be spiritual property damage. This could be spiritual vessel, something like that. Okay, sleeping with the enemy. Somebody is asleep, so let them get their rest. Sleeping with the enemy could represent somebody in the bed with the devil, a deal with the devil. That's what I just heard. Somebody's in bed with their spiritual contracts, sleeping with the enemy. Yeah, okay, let's get into it. Because I feel like Divine Collective, I don't believe that we are in the bed with any of our enemies outside of us, because Your inner me is being communicated in the ethers, and your name holds some type of weight, Hierophant energy. I can't make it up. Bear with me as I get these cards in order just to make sure that all things are done fair. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the Tower. Somebody's in their head about you and what belongs to you. Property damage. I feel like the property damage is your 10 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody wanted to do damage to that. Now there's damage control, cleaning up all the debris. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is your property. I feel like it's generational wealth and inheritance. Ooh, the wind is starting to blow outside. Oh, yeah. Big Gemini energy. What the hell is going on? This is like an urgent message because it's as long as I've had these cards, y'all, I don't think that Gemini has come out this much. Something's coming into balance. 555 on the timer. 5 plus 5 is 10. The 10 of Swords and the Fool. Back to square one. That's what I just heard. Somebody's back to square one. The Page of Wands. Some type of information is being exchanged. I'm telling you, this is about your 10 of Pentacles. This is about your destiny and your inheritance. That's what this 10 of Pentacles represents. This could also be prosperity in the physical way or spiritually, like you spiritually being prosperous, having everything that you need in order to go on your journey by way of what you have agreed to, your agreement with Source. That's what I just heard. I'm just channeling. Let's get into it, Holy Spirit. Okay. You got the Magician, you got the Knight of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. Oh my God. So you got the 10 of Swords, Gemini energy, the Knight of Wands energy. Again, more Gemini energy, the Magician, the Four of Swords. Somebody was trying to manifest something off of a Knight of Wands energy with the Nine of Cups. Okay. Something is finished. Something has ended. Something is over. Okay. Somebody could have been down for the count. A painful ending. Somebody is suffering from some type of deep wounds or something of that nature. The Knight of Wands energy is somebody who's energetically passionate doing something. They're inspired to take action towards something. What is this about? But it also can be seen with the 10 of Swords and the Knight of Wands as some form of impulsiveness. Somebody appearing to be fearless, but really they're impulsively doing something. Impulsiveness. Then you got the Magician. Somebody is exercising their power. I just heard exorcism. Somebody might need an exorcism. Something about creation, determination, and resourcefulness. Somebody needs to take time out and something needs to be put to rest. I can't make this up. Somebody was trying to feed off of somebody's vitality, y'all. Like, let's just call it what it is. The Four of Swords it's like bed bound. Okay, that could be figurative, literally spiritual, bed bound, bound to something, constantly down, retreating, needing renewal. Like somebody could constantly be overexerting themselves, doing something to get something from you, and it has them feeling exhausted. The moon is in the reverse. You're very much aware of this energy as you come out balanced. The Two of Pentacles is balanced. That's what I just heard. Clarify. The Five of Pentacles. So somebody is in, this feeling left out, casted out, blacklisted, property damage. This is theft. This is thievery, energetically, spiritually. Somebody could have also wanted something to happen to your stability. Again, this is a form of witchcraft, right? So the goal is to bring you down to the lowest vibration because that's the only way that these low, dense people can get their magic to work, or so this is how they think, right? But if you're in a high frequency, it's kind of hard to come down to something that is beneath you and under your feet. Five of Pentacles, okay? Poverty. This could be spiritually, mentally, physically. I'm getting a lot of figurative energy, okay? The Seven of Wands, the ancestors popped out, okay? The ancestors popped out. And the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody was definitely trying to speak something over your life. Somebody could be doing something between 2 and 4 in the morning, 1 and 4 in the morning, 10 and 1 in the morning. Somebody has a schedule. 10, 1, 4, 9, 2. Somebody could be doing something from 9 at night to 12 o'clock midnight, from 1 a.m. to 4. So those are witching hours. Somebody could have done something recently. Between the hours of 2 a.m. and 5 a.m., this is what Spirit is showing me. Shout out to the Spirit realm. Thank you for clear, concise, accurate information coming in that I can use to sift through and or decide what we need to take and what we need to leave out. The Eight of Wands in the reverse is something that somebody communicated. Somebody wanted delays for you because they are being delayed, because they are frustrated, because the universe is holding off on allowing them to do something. Somebody is waiting, but in a panic, trying to be poised, trying to be patient, but they're in a panic. So something was supposed to have manifested by now in the collective's life. What's the Gemini energy sleeping with the enemy? Gemini energy sleeping with the enemy. Page of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's birthday could be in May. This could be a May Gemini. Big Earth energy. Something about an opportunity. Clarify Gemini energy. The Queen of Cups and the Star. Water sign energy. Aquarius energy. Piscean energy. If you watch enough tarot, if you have ascended to certain levels, then you already know this could be a Scorpio, this could be a Taurus, this could be a Gemini, this could be a Pisces. High vibrational though, because the cards came up in the upright. So something that you're doing is upright and upstanding. You're upholding the law, the seven heavenly virtues, you know? Yeah, the scales have to be balanced. So you're coming out as the Star energy, Queen of Cups energy. You are somebody that is very nurturing, very genuine. You're giving a mothering energy, compassionate, comforting. Something is really calm about your nature with the Star energy. You're radiating this very calm energy. Okay. Clarify, who's this Gemini? Who's this Gemini? King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody's birthday is in May. So you got a May Gemini here. I just heard May 27th, May 24th, May 29th. May 25th, something around the 20 something latter part. Gemini. Clarify this Gemini. Who's this person? This person could have been sleeping with the enemy. Yeah, the lovers wanted to come out. Clarify this Gemini. Why is this here? Sleeping with the enemy. Somebody could have been sleeping. Yeah, look, the lovers in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Cups in the reverse, and the Emperor in the reverse. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on here? I'm just going to put them back in. All the cards came out in the reverse. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's lacking some type of inner self love, or there's like external disharmony internally too as well. Somebody's not happy with themselves. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Shattered dreams, moodiness. Somebody is agitated that something has not come into fruition. Clarify this King of Pentacles, Gemini energy. Knight of Pentacles. Confirmation. Something about an offer coming in. Knight of Swords, and something about somebody standing up. Look at the way this person is coming out. Very powerful Gemini energy. The Knight of Swords, confidence, air and earth. Look at how accurate their sign is. Although this could be any sign, a Gemini is real significant. Whoa. Knight of Swords. This person's got a lot of energy. Very methodical, very systematic with how they do things, with how they foresee things playing out. Something about productivity. Somebody really wants something to be done. About something about responsibility and efficiency. So who's this other person? Is this person attacking Gemini? What is this about? The High Priestess. Something about your intuition. Clarify the High Priestess. Your intuition, 10 of Cups. What is going on here? You got the 10 of Cups, Piscean energy. Everything that you plan for is working out for you. So 10 of Cups is in the upright with the High Priestess intuition. What's the sleeping with the enemy then? Who's this person? Divine intervention is at play. So whatever this was, I just heard behind enemy lines. Ops were in the camp. If there was any form of opposition, now on a literal level, physical level, this could be somebody in somebody's community, but whatever it is, somebody's been exposed. Truth and clarity is here. You could have gotten some type of spiritual insight, divine intervention, letting you know that somebody was trying to spiritually negligently be in your energy or hurt you. The Ten of Swords. So in bed with the enemy could be like a neighbor. Clarify. This person is walking the hell away. I know that. Whatever they tried to do, it put that ass in the Eight of Cups. The, the universe is like, yeah, go about your way, honey. Toodaloo. To the motherfucking loo. Get your ass up out of here. Somebody's trying to take back an action that they did. Somebody trying to undo an action. Disappointments, abandonment. This person could be moving out of the neighborhood. Who the hell is this person? Who is this person? Ace of Pentacles. You could be a Gemini. They could be a Gemini. Yeah, I can't make this up. Somebody sees you as having very special spiritual gifts. Property damage. They wanted to steal this from you. They wanted to take this spiritual gift. I feel like this is spiritual. Although prosperity is here, prosperity is coming in, somebody wanted to take your ideas, your success. That's what I just heard. Your light, the sun, they're under severe judgment. I feel like this is a neighbor. I feel like this could be somebody that was in your community that was doing spell work over you. It's almost like somebody was sniffing out a star. Like, even if you don't know your neighbors personally, somebody could have been like, every time I pass this house, there's light emanating off of this house. Like somebody was sniffing you out. You're coming up as somebody very calm, very faithful to your your spiritual commitments. You're very loyal to the divine by way of your assignments. A lot of compassion here. You have good omen, good future, good fortune. This is what I'm hearing. Something about you being able to rejuvenate yourself, some type of special ability. This could be a spiritual gift, something that you are tapping into that maybe you didn't know that you knew how to do. Okay. And somebody wanted it. Somebody wanted it. Clarify King of Pentacles. Somebody wanted it for sure. The world. Something is over. Two of Cups, the King of Cups. Somebody's sneaky as hell. Straight up and down. The Seven of Swords, this person was sneaking around, wrenching around, trying to see if they could get something from you. The King of Cups is here. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and energy. This could have been somebody that was coming off like a friendly person, a friendly neighbor, okay? Keep in mind, if this is not in the neighborhood, this could be a work neighbor. Something like that. Somebody that sits in the cubicle across from you. Something like that. Do people still sit in cubicles? I don't know. I just had to toss that out there. Needless to say, that's enough. That's about as long as the commercial breaks are going to get. We got to get to the nitty motherfucking gritty, baby. It's Scorpio season. And a whole bunch of people thought that this was a time to play around. Oh, how foolish. We're going to do more than ring your motherfucking bell. You can ring my bell. Just kidding. Don't ring our bells. Don't knock on our doors. Go to hell. You can go to hell though, real quick. We got escorts and the whole nine. You're going to be good. Respectfully, right? The world, this shit is over. Bum ass energy, murking around, twerking around, tweaking around, looking on the ground, scraping, crawling, reptilian energy, begging for energy, begging for a soul to take. Who these people, needless to say, somebody wanted what you had. Somebody was, while you were minding your business, being tapped in, nurturing yourself. The nurturing is not something that you are exempt of. You nurture yourself, which is why it's easy for you to nurture other people. This is a part of your gift. You are a healer. You've healed. You are a good example of what healing looks like. And now you're radiating this light, and somebody tried to come near your light and they got burned. Translucent light, omnipresent light, like source light. You got to walk through truth and love to even be close, to even come nigh. A lot of these people don't want to do that. Judgment. This is coming from the higher heavens. This is coming from the higher realms. This is coming from galaxies beyond us. This is not something that can be negotiated, not at any level. You got to talk to the divine about this. Oh, well, I'm going to repent and I'm going to ask God for forgiveness. You got to have a pure heart in your repentance. You can't do that after you just did a death spell 5 minutes ago. It's not, I mean, it's just not going to work like that. Now, we used to have mercy and grace, honestly, where there were times that people were able to do this and then turn around and get baptized and life would go on. Now we're in the age of information and transparency. That means that all things have to be made transparent. Absolutely. Listen, I can't make it up. Show me this person. The Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. There's a collaboration. Again, this could have been a community of people. This could have been in your community. This could be at your job. Whatever this is, you had people that were collaborating and now they're thinking to move away. So if you start to see people move out of the area, move away, it's because they did spell work and it just keeps backfiring. It can't stick to you. Or if you see people leave the job, get fired, something like that, that is a form of backfire. The scales have to be balanced because when your life is this dedicated to the divine, there's not a devil in hell that can try to put you on the altar, take you to the graveyard, speak anything by way of ill will over your life. Damn it, I don't give a damn what the hell they do. They just can't do it. Okay, the Three of Swords in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Definitely a June Gemini here. Okay, there's a June Gemini here as well. There's air and okay, so you got a good Gemini, a bad Gemini. This could have been two Geminis in some type of group. Okay. I don't know. A June Gemini and a May Gemini could be real significant. Take that as it resonates. That could be you, that could be them, that could be the lady across the street, the guy around the corner, whatever the case, this is where your intuition kicks in. That's the beautiful part about this information. You can take what you need to and leave what does not resonate. But the Three of Swords in the reverse is somebody who is not seeing that this is going to work. In fact, they're thinking very negatively. They could be begging for forgiveness for what they've done. This person lacks some type of harmony within themselves, self love, imbalance, misalignment. Their values are misaligned. So they violated spiritual law, disobedient to source. Ooh, there's some type of conflict. This person is really feeling the blunt force of their bad decisions, y'all. Conflict, indecision, and fear of commitment. This person is unhealed. Three of Swords in the reverse. This person's been through a lot. A lot of heartbreak, a lot of betrayal, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. This person doesn't know if they like you or hate you. They're moody. They're all over the place. They could be agitated, irritated, disappointed. Somebody's got a really overactive imagination, but they're doing it from an energy of jealousy. That's scary. Oh, that is scary. Gemini energy. Somebody could be from the state of Georgia. Somebody could be from Vermont, Mississippi, Idaho, North Dakota. It's a tower. It's a tower. Whatever this is, whatever was conjured up, whatever this is that the Most High is making you aware of. Again, this is the 5th day that I've pulled Gemini as a card out of these cards. So Spirit is telling me this is an urgent message that there's a tower here. Nine of Wands, you could have been guided to protect your energy, or maybe you felt like somebody was trying to be in your energy because you're coming up as the Queen of Cups and you're coming up as the star. You love yourself enough that you tap into your own intuition and you don't ignore what it is that you know Source is telling you. That's what I just heard. You're coming up as the High Priestess. Whoa, there's somebody else. Show me the people that collaborated. And, property damage could also represent somebody doing magic around your house or burying something near your house. Yeah, to take your power. Strength in the reverse, though. This was a failed attempt. This shit flopped real bad. You got strength in the reverse. Okay, strength in the reverse. These people are done. This could have been people, again, that saw your light, saw your stars, saw your Ace of Pentacles, your sun. There's an aura about you. There's an aura around you. And they collaborated and decided, hey, we're going to take down this earth angel, Ace of Wands, the star, the Queen of Cups. Somebody thought that you represented false light. But in fact, there's eternal life here. because judgment is here. These people had no idea that they had run into judgment. Some people are walking, breathing judgment. You don't know what backs them. Leave them alone. Don't tap into nobody's spirit. Don't try. It's almost like we got to talk to people like they're children. Don't hit nobody. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your magic to yourself. Sit down. Like these are full grown ass adults, man, on a physical level. But spiritually, they've been delayed. They've been demoted. They've been arrested by way of their development. They're in and out. They're spiritually androgynous all over the place. And they are the diabolical motherfucking anomaly, meaning they're abnormal. They're standing out as being the sore thumbs. They're not looking normal in a world that is ready to be uprooted by way of a new earth. Most people right now are looking at energies like this, like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? We hate, we this, we that. We like the rest of the world is getting on board, boo. What are you doing? Yeah, you got to be this tall to get up to this frequency. And for some of these people, it's nearly impossible, y'all. But remember, these are people that want to ride your gravy train into the stars by way of destiny. Something is written in the stars. Your birthright. It can't be demolished. It can't be redirected this lifetime. That's really the catch. Shout out to the person that says that I laugh like a witch. Bitch, a witch could never. I'm not even from these here parts, honey. So I was like, oh, you laugh like a witch. Okay. A witch could never, honey. Trust me. Shout out to the witches, man. Okay. They don't have no problem with me. I don't have no problem with them. Just make sure you stay in alignment with that spiritual law. Because judgment is being called down from higher realms, heavenly realms. Listen, this is bigger than what people thought it was. Like, how you bigger than the Most High God? And you can't even fathom your feeble little mind, your little demonic ass mind. How long you been here doing the wrong thing? You've been spinning the block, and every block you spin is just diabolical. You've been diabolical since you were just in a diabolical ass existence. Where's the origin of your diabolicalness? Bitch, have a seat. We're whole hierophant energies out here. We are the new ancestors. Surprise. Oh, we knew you all were coming. We just didn't think that you would look like that. We knew that the ancestors were going to spin the block. We just didn't think they would look like that. We didn't think they would sound like that. We didn't think they were going to do that. Well, that's because you could not have thunk it. Now you got to debunk it because you flunked it. You flunked your test. You did your best trying to take down a chosen one and you flunked the test. This is the lifestyle right now where we're in. This is the lifetime and lifestyle where we're in that cannot be compromised, boo. We're not coming up out of this seat. You see the way she's sitting there, just calm, waiting on the tides to flow, based on the way the wind direction moves, based on the way the earth is allowing flow and the water within. This is what it looks like to surrender to the divine. We ain't worried about nothing. We ain't worried about nothing because the divine is here, the Ace of Cups. So basically, a community of people, all of them collaborated and jumped up to get beat down. Clarify the community of people, property damage. Yeah, look, they bound to this shit. They tried to bind you, blind you, isolate you. They could have done earth magic around your house. Property damage. Somebody was lurking and digging in places where they had no business. Somebody buried something dead in somebody's yard to bring endings to their home. Now they're bound to it. Somebody could be trying to dig this shit up. Listen, get a rope. Get a shovel, get a knife, whatever you got to do to pull that shit up out of whatever this is, because it's over. You could leave it buried. Don't matter. They're bound to it. They tried to isolate you. They tried to bind you. Usually devils like this are so weak. They like to isolate you. They like to put you in hermit so that they can't attack your mind state. Well, somebody didn't know that you were a mental giant, that you have a consciousness that cannot be penetrated, that you talk to source. Somebody didn't know. This is what happens when you judge a book by its cover and you have your demonic ways. And because you don't have the connection to source, you can't see source. You wouldn't have known that this was somebody that source has chosen to be a teacher and a leader to change the world. You didn't have no idea. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. And this is why whoever they are, whoever you are, you ended up in the Eight of Swords. I just heard trial and error. Yeah, you went to spiritual court and it was a trial by error. You made a big mistake. Judgment. Somebody's got a whole earth angel energy here. Chosen one. Queen of Pentacles, they absolutely did something to affect your stability. So this could have been earth magic, okay? Whoever you are, you're abundant. You're the Queen of Cups. You're the High Priestess, all right? You got two Geminis. Who's this other person that was a part of this group in the neighborhood? This person is stressed the hell out, child. Somebody's sitting up looking crazy. 10 of Wands, they're stressed out because somebody sees you standing your ground and somebody knows that your spiritual rank cannot be taken away from you. That's what I just heard. It's almost like when you pass enough tests and you go through enough ascensions and the Most High bless you with certain blessings and gifts and spiritual gifts. It's like you reach a certain level where you've done a good job. And so you get rewarded. And so for somebody to try to take your rank from you, it's like going up against the Most High God. I feel like these people didn't think that you would stand your ground. In fact, I feel like you did this by way of going within. Insightful, it says. Queen of Swords, something about your clear cut communication to the universe, as above, so below. You called to spiritual law to intervene on your behalf, and the angel showed up, and the war angel showed up, and you could have a couple of death angels that's showing up to take everybody to where the hell they need to be, since they were trying to create death around your home, around your physicalities, around your spirituality, around you, literally, figuratively, in any which way possible. The moon in the reverse. I just heard these people are weak-minded mentally. They're easily persuaded to do certain things that are out of divine order. That sound like some shit that we don't even want to be a part of. I know I don't. All praises be to the Most High God. These people couldn't see you. The moon, the Seven of Wands. It's a lot of people that tried to come up against you. Clarify, show me these people. Yeah, they losing it. They don't know what the hell to do because whatever they've done it for far too long. You could have people silently moving out of the community. If you saw like something happen in your community recently, this was based on a backfire. This could have been a car accident. This could have been somebody going to the hospital. The Nine of Swords. Somebody is not sleeping at all at night, trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do. The Nine of Swords. Now they're in the bed with the enemy. Whatever they conjured up, it's over. Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. Somebody is worrying. Big anxiety, worry, and fear because, again, you got the divine showing up saying, fee, fi, fo, fum, who the hell touched my chosen one? Bitch, if you don't go take a nap, it's certain people in this world that cannot be touched. I don't know how many times we got to tell you devils this. In my mind, it's common sense. Don't go looking where you don't need to be lurking. Leave people alone. Leave them alone. Because you done ran into a whole earth angel that came straight up out the heavens. 3344. You didn't even know what you was coming up against. Child, these are my favorite stories. These are the best ones. You know why? Because the Creator is so loving, caring, kind, patient, forgiving, that when we get to a point where the scales have to be balanced in a drastic way, that means these bitches have gotten too many memos, too many notifications from the heavenly realm, too many signs and symbols to sit that punk ass down. And the universe is saying, and here we are yet again, with you on your knees, begging and praying, trying to read Psalms 91 after you done buried something in the yard. Now you don't know what to do. Psalms is being rejected because your heart ain't in it. And the Most High forgave you for the umpteenth amount of times, and you kept doing it. And now the scales have to be balanced because the person that you are attacking is pure light and love. You don't know which way to go because this is the kind of love you can't even fathom. This is the kind of love that you don't even know what it is because you don't have the eyes to see, the spirit to feel the divine when you are in the presence of the Most High God. You missed it. You failed. Okay. You rallied up all the other demons in the neighborhood. You went, you buried something in the yard. And guess what? Y'all all did it together. You will all fall together. A lot of these people are guilty by association. What does that mean? If you knew that somebody was attacking an earth angel and you did nothing about it, you didn't pray for them, you didn't ask for divine intervention or judgment, you are guilty by association. You can no longer be a standard buyer. No, you got a lot of people that wanted to ride the fence. Look at this here. The 4 coins. 4 coins is like knowing information, being quiet about it, being aware of what people are doing, injustices, and you don't speak up on it with the tower. The Most High was like, take your ass to spiritual hell. 8 of Swords, you're guilty too. Well, I just saw what they were doing, but I was like, that's not my business. It is your business. If the Most High makes you aware of somebody that is spiritually attacking somebody else for no reason at all, and you stand by as an onlooker, you're addicted to the drama. You're addicted to the dysfunction. You didn't offer a prayer, even if that chosen one didn't know. You see how you're being tested on so many levels. You saw somebody render an injustice and you did nothing about it. You didn't go pray for the person. You didn't go, you know what, Lord, I just hope that whatever they're doing to this person, it doesn't work. No, you just stood by. I was like, I'm just going to sit back and see what happens. Oh, you're an onlooker. You're a standard buyer. You can't be lukewarm. You will get spewed out. You got to pick a side. You're guilty by association because at some point, one was getting, how do you say, some form of excitement and entertainment watching the back and forth, and people attack an innocent person. Clarify guilty by association. I can't make it up. Guilty by doggone association. You got the King of Swords and the Two of Cups in the reverse. So some of these people really weren't with the shits. They walked away from these people. Two of Cups, like, nah, what y'all doing is wrong. I'm not touching this person. There's a karmic ass, crazy ass, got more than 2 personalities ass Gemini out here. They're looking crazy. The whole situation is a mess. King of Swords in the reverse. That's a masculine energy, a diabolical one at that. King of Swords in the reverse. What can we say about the King of Swords in the reverse that has not already been said by way of their diabolicalness? They talk about people, they're just a mean-spirited person. They just not nice. They're not genuine to anybody around them. Two of Cups in the reverse. Clarify. Standard buyers, onlookers. This is a fake ass friend. Yeah, they could be trying to come towards you to balance something out. So King of Swords in the reverse with the Two of Cups in the reverse. Somebody knew what was going on, but they were playing both sides. This could have been somebody that was saying, hey, how you doing? Knowing that you're being spiritually attacked, but they did nothing. King of Swords in the reverse. Maybe they were a part of the gossip. Maybe they were a part of the gossip, honey. Somebody was a part of the gossip. And somebody did nothing about it, very well knowing what was going on. This person is under judgment as well, guilty by association. So they did offer up a few choice words in a very diabolical, nasty, gossipy ass conversation. Now they want to come in because they see, oh shit, this shit is backfiring. Now they want to come on your side of the fence. This is more than being two-faced. This is multi-faced. Somebody's got a whole bunch of sides and personalities and all kinds of shit. Somebody's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but nothing to anybody at any given time. This is not a loyal person. They're not loyal to anybody. They don't have any friends. Don't engage, disengage. The 7 of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who likes drama. They feel like if they just hold their position of being disassociated or slightly detached, that this kind of frees them up from the karma, but they definitely are here for the show, for the shit show. If you had been taken out, they would have absolutely gotten some type of enjoyment and they would have sided with the people that were taking you out. But now that these people are not taking you out, they now want to come in and say, how you doing, neighbor? 2 of Pentacles. Clarify what's going on with this person, the magician, because their goal was to manifest chaos from all sides and be hands off. Woo! So this person is really the miserly one. Somebody plays in all the conversations. Somebody's up on all the news. King of Swords in the reverse, Two of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is like in all the groups getting all the spiritual tea. They're over here talking to her, over here talking to him. Somebody knows everything about everybody, but they kind of play their hand and they are the magician. Their goal is to manifest chaos, sit back and watch everything burn up, throwing a rock and hiding their hand. So they suggest, this is mind control. Somebody is in gossipy conversations and they suggest. They're like, well, I didn't say anything. I was just saying, if I were you, this is what I would do. Somebody is the power of suggestion. That's what I just heard. Clarify what's going on. The power of suggestion. Yeah, this ass is under judgment in a severe way. My right ear is ringing. The Most High says this decision needs to be made immediately. Clarify, this person's under judgment. The Hangman, yeah, it's over because somehow this person was stirring the pot, going back and forth. Even if you're not acquainted with people, somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. It smells like a coven. It smells like 6 degrees of separation. Every 6 people know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that maybe you know or maybe you don't know. But with judgment and the Hangman, I just heard spiritual court say off with their head. They're not using their head anyway. Damn. Damn. Well, I don't know what else to say. But the truth, 4 of Pentacles. Something about keeping your peace, staying away from this person. This is the kind of person that pops up in and out, doesn't say much. They only pop up to get information. 10 of Swords, to see if something's working. Wow. Clarify. 7 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. This person projects a lot onto your psyche so that you can't see them. This is somebody that does something from a distance. With the 3 of Wands, they project. This could be astral projection. This could be like projecting over you, onto you. You got the, what is this here? The 7 of Cups, which is an illusion. This person wants to see you as somebody that comes in to bring balance. 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. They collaborated with somebody else. This person is guilty. There's a June Gemini here that's guilty. Somebody is guilty. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. They absolutely buried something near your home, in your city, in your town, near your home, your vicinity. People like this always like to know where you live. They're like, oh, well, where are you living again? Because they're this diabolical. That's why everybody don't need to know your location. They don't need to know your ETA. They don't need to know your estimated time of arrival, your estimated time of departure. Some things are just shit. For what? What do you need to know this information for? And what are you going to do with it when you get it? Somebody was burying something around your house, in your city, in your town, something like that. It's given a coven, a community coven. Shit. Clarify. I said a work situation, but this person is terrified because they know that you know. The 7 of Wands in the reverse. Whoa. 7 of Wands in the reverse. No ancestral protection. No protection from this group. Sleeping with the enemy could be frenemy. This could have been somebody that tried to befriend you. 2 of Cups in the reverse with ill intentions. Energies of ill repute. 2 of Pentacles. Wow, this person is a mess. The King of Wands in the reverse. There's a Leo here that also could have collaborated. So this could have been the 3rd person. I'm sensing there's 3 people. Somebody appears to be a fence rider. They ride the fence. You know, they're very, riding the fence like. In my defense, I never really did, but I was a part of the conversations. I knew what was going on. But you are guilty by association. Why would you be engaging and fraternizing with scornful people that are doing diabolical shit to people that are innocent in the neighborhood? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? There's a King of Wands here in the reverse. They're about to go through a tower and it looks real bad. I feel like somebody is trying to prepare for this tower. It's bad. Tower. Seven of Wands in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse. Warlock, warlock. King of Swords in the reverse. These could be feminine women too in their masculine energy. I feel like this is a form of spell work to come up as men, but these could be women, or these could be women, yeah, or these could be toxic ass men. Clarify. They know that you know the sun is here. Something about illumination. So this was about blinding you from the truth. They could have even tried to blind your eyes, like stop you from seeing something. That's what I just heard. The hangman, to stop you from seeing something, to stop you from seeing their judgment. Why did I see that? So they come in as a friend, Knight of Cups. I feel like this is this June Gemini or Cancerian. Clarify. So they come in as a friend to see if you know, because you're coming up as somebody who is very caring, loving, and kind, Empress energy. You could have abandoned this friendship with the Five of Pentacles, or you're being guided to abandon communication. Yeah, you're being guided to abandon communication with this person. This person collaborated. Show me these other people that collaborated. They all in trouble. King of Cups. Look, I can't make it up. King of Cups in the reverse. Emotionally manipulative. They're all in trouble. I feel like this is this King of Swords in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse. I feel like that is a Gemini, a June Gemini. And then there's a Leo here. Show me this third person. Somebody could have passed away already. Yeah, somebody could have passed away. The Six of Wands in the reverse. Damn, this is a lot of spiritual warfare, y'all, from people that you may not even know personally. You know, it's like if you pull up, you're like, oh, there's my neighbor. Yeah, it was his ass. Like that. You're not even paying attention to these people like this. Like, what is this? But somebody definitely checked on your spiritual ranking. Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they lost something. This was like people waging war against you. And then you have this epiphany. You're like, oh shit, I'm in a battle? When? Oh, let me balance this shit out. Look. Like, these are unwarranted battles. These are sneak attacks with the sun's energy and the Two of Pentacles. Like, you could have come to the realization, like, oh shit, somebody's in my area trying to attack me. Where? When? I don't even know anybody. Like, it's giving that kind of energy. Oh, somebody is really pissed. Well, sucks to be you. You should have made a better decision in life. Why do people get embarrassed when they come up in these readings and spiritual court and they're like, oh my God, F you, bitch. No, bitch, you effed yourself. When you made that raggedy ass decision to get in the bed with Hashatan, Satan, Beelzebubian, and you just out here causing and creating confusion, thinking that you can control somebody's mind. Now your mind is out of control. You're looking like a spazzy ass spiritual satanic junkie, fiending for high vibrational energy. Bitch, get a life. 4744, you can get a life, but not our lives. You can't get my life. You can't get the collective's life. Like, I had to go on a little bit of a commercial break, little tangent. Thank you, Most High God. Thank you, Most High God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for all of the divine energy that you continue to send to the collective. Thank you for uprooting any spell work that is done around somebody's home. Like, somebody is determined. Clarify. The Five of Wands in a reverse, they are being exposed for being in competition with you. These are the weirdest ones, man. They come in like, hey, how you doing? Oh, okay. Two of Cups in a reverse. And their only intention is to be a devil. That's it. Kill, steal, and destroy. Two of Cups in the reverse. No good intentions towards you. And then somebody went to try to pull your spiritual resume and do a background check on you in the spirit, only to find out that you outranked the whole neighborhood. Child, I just heard the Most High say, I strategically placed you in this city, in this jurisdiction, to call down judgment. Oh, they didn't know. They was too busy talking to the devil that they didn't hear the bells. They didn't hear the warning signs. They didn't hear the alarm. They didn't hear us ringing our bell. When we ring our bells, they go to hell. Man, you a weirdo. Got the high priestess energy here. You're somebody that talks to the divine. You walk on water. You walk light. You step light. You have no burdens. You are the empress energy. You look like none of what you had to go through in order to make it to this seat. And now that you are here, you are getting quite cozy. You're getting quite comfortable. You're cozy in your own skin, comfortable with who you are. Listen, I can't make it up. They should have left you the hell alone. The Knight of Pentacles. You even came bearing gifts with the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is like, I come in peace. Hey, peace. And they're like, shoot her. You're like, wait, hold up. You don't want to do that. I'm going to have to alchemize those spiritual bullets. Please don't shoot. I come in peace, love, and light. Namaste. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Paz. Blessings. Don't shoot. They're like, kill her. I told you not to shoot, my friend. I asked you not to shoot. Listen, I am very, very forgiving. But the angels that walk with me, the spirit guides that walk with me, they just know to take care of anything that's in my way. So they going to get rid of you right now at this time. But wait. I want to come in and I want to be friends. Somebody's coming in towards you now. Look, Two of Cups in the reverse. It was funny when they thought they were playing in your face. Now somebody wants to come in and the Two of Pentacles to balance something out with you. But you're being guided to ignore this person and leave them in the Five of Mother freaking Pentacles. I can't make it up. You told these people don't shoot. You said it energetically. You said it in your prayers. If you're like me, you pray for your neighbors. You pray for the city, the town, the state. So as your prayers are going out for them, they were wishing you hate and you were sending them love. Oh, well, it doesn't take much. We don't really even have to sit down and calculate how this is going to turn out. I feel like it's more than apparent, blatantly obvious that these people effed around and fucked up. Should have got them some French toast. Should have found them something safe to do. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's trying to uproot that magic. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This was a bad investment. This is a bad investment. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse. They have no protection. This is some type of organization. Maybe they are assigned to a certain demographic jurisdiction. They put the call out on you. Somebody put a mark on you. It was the best thing they could have done. I can't make it up. You are in this city, in this town for a reason to call judgment. And yes, you on your whole city and your town. So people need to watch the way they move around you. I love the fact that the Most High makes you look so unassuming when really you're the tower. I love ringing my bell. It sends them straight to hell. I promise you. Every time I ring that bell, you got demons that flee. They creeping around the corner trying to peek around like, what's going on? No, this ain't what you want. You better get the hell up out of here before we loose this tower up on your ass. You are the tower. You're the tower. That's what you are. That's who the Most High designated you to be. And ain't a devil in hell that's going to push you out your seat. They gave it a good try. It was like training day. It just made you more powerful. They really got you ascended. So shout out to the enemies. The enemies have been our best teacher. If we didn't know our value up to said point, when they come with this level of spiritual warfare, I mean, these are professional spellcasters, man. Professional sorcerers. I mean, this is what they do for a living. Their resumes precede them. People are like, yeah, that's the King of Swords in the reverse. He's gonna make her die in 3 days, man. It's a whole earth angel here. Child, the call went out into the ethers. The galaxy started to realign the planets and some shit went down. Wait on it. Somebody could have been throwing something in your path. Okay. Some type of bones and dust or graveyard dirt. I see somebody doing this. Just walking past. Oh, to disrupt the spirits, and then 5 minutes later it starts to rain. That's how the Most High God come through. The Most High God like, get this shit up out of here. Send water. That's how the Most High God is. The Most High God's like, just make it like 100 degrees. Burn that shit away. Either way, the forces of nature are going to come in when the collective needs them. Listen, somebody had just dropped some fresh graveyard dirt, death magic. They like, bitch, in 3 days, you're going to be dead. You come out talking about, ring my bell and go to hell. You dingbat, you dummy. What are you doing here? I am here trying to show love, bitch. Let me love, man. You're coming out as a master alchemist. These people just got you promoted. They know that at this level, they better come in bearing gifts. So it's like, I bought you something. Okay, you can trust that there's no spell work attached to it because their spell works don't work. Their spell works ain't working. They earth magic ain't working. That shit got uprooted by the universe. I can't make it up. Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels, please clear this energy, clear this space. Bear with me, remove any nasty energies that don't need to be here and just get them out of here. Turn it into our good. That's what I say. Whenever somebody sends me nasty energy, just give me all their power. Why not? I'll do something good with it, okay? These people are not doing anything good with their power. They're just not. Let's clear the space, return any evil eye. Anybody in the chat acting like a dingbat? Well, guess what? Your written word magic don't work. These are the ones that just wait to come into the chat to type their word magic, but then it just backfires. Then they're like, why is the wind blowing where I'm at? Why is it raining where I'm at? Because you tried to type something under the Hierophant's platform. This platform is protected by the Most High God. Under a secret account, that's what it says. Spirit is snitching on y'all. So mind you, this reading has already calculated the future. It shows us what y'all are planning to do. That's unfortunate. When your mind is that easy to be read and people can kind of predict the way you're going to move, you're in danger. That means that there's booby traps that are set up for your future decisions because we already know how it's going to turn out. You can't attack the collective no more. You got to sit your punk ass down. You got to lay down, really, or get laid the out. One of the two. Oh, somebody's in their feelings. The heart is in the reverse. This represents like the Three of Swords in the reverse. Let's tap into it. Let's see what's going on. Feelings in the reverse. Somebody is ingenuine. Somebody is sneaky. I don't know who this person is, and we really don't give a damn. But somebody is sneaky. Somebody's an emotional manipulator. They like to pull the strings at somebody's heart. They see chosen ones as weak people, as feeble-minded. That's what I just heard. Clarify feelings in the reverse. Show us this person. What is the deal? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. I can't make it up. Five of Pentacles is poverty, feeling left out in the cold, abandoned, feelings in the reverse. Somebody feels like you're standing your ground and you don't give a damn what they think. Good for you, collective. Clarify. You're leaving somebody's ass out in the cold and they don't like it. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Show me what's going on. Empress energy. Let me tell you something. Whoever you are, divine feminine energy, you are not giving any explanations. You're not overexerting yourself. You are simply moving the way the divine is telling you to move as guided by your divine ancestors. The Seven of Wands is your spiritual protection. Not only is that spiritual protection from your ancestors, that's supernatural beings, extraterrestrials, alien beings, fairy beings, beings from other planets. Yes, there are other spaces and places outside of this world and this galaxy. There are other versions of Earth, but we'll get into that later. Quantumly, physically, you are doing well on all your timelines. Just imagine there's alternate versions of yourself on all timelines and they're all in a high vibration. That's what's up. Listen, on all your timelines, all is well. Seven of Wands and the Empress energy, upright energy. You're being guided to leave somebody out in the cold who is spiritually negligent. Clarify. Yeah, this person's under judgment. Stay the hell away from them. They might want to come in and get close to you so that they can hide up under your good judgment, your good karma. Somebody wants to use you as a shield after they tried to unalive you. Okay, basically, you're being guided to get out of the way. and be obedient to source, stay the hell up out the way. Three of Pentacles, they absolutely collaborated. Clarify, they collaborated with people to try to take you out and unalive you. They did some type of earth magic around your house. This could have been throwing down some type of spell work or something of that nature. If you don't know what the spell work looks like, we're going to be talking a little bit more about that over at the Divine High Priestess Ascended Masters membership group. Okay? What to look for. So you know when somebody's doing something around your home. So you keep a keen eye, pinpoint accuracy. It's the little things. I'll tell y'all what I know with the hopes that it helps you. So meet me over there at Divine High Priestess Activated in the Ascended Masters group. That is the highest level. And we get into deep conversations about the cosmos and all this 3D bullshit. It's just really for shits and giggles at this point, but mostly educational purposes of what the world no longer needs. That's the only purpose for this information. So take that, and be that as it may, we will absolutely, without further ado, get back to the reading here. Why don't we? The Three of Coins, this person's going to come towards you as if they want to work with you, as if they want to be with you, be around you. This could be somebody that's getting very friendly because you're in the Seven of Wands Empress energy. Yeah, I see somebody like, like it's this element of surprise, like, this person is really blessed. Like, this person is really chosen. Like, shit, I need to go collaborate with them. It's a little too late to do that, sweetheart. And I say that facetiously because somebody doesn't have a sweetheart. They're mean. They're nasty. They got a whole bunch of entity attachments. You know, it's not a healthy, high vibrational Gemini energy. Could be other signs involved. Doesn't matter. Somebody's multi-faced, two-faced. Somebody is who they need to be when they need to be it, according to how the manipulation is going to play out. Somebody becomes the character. Which diabolical person do they want to be today? They're in their own little delusional world because now that they're being made transparent and so are their intentions, you're being guided to turn your feelings off. Maybe that's why feelings are in the, like I'm telling you, somebody's coming in to kiss your ass. They could be inviting you over. Feelings in the reverse. Somebody could be inviting you out to hang out. Oh, come over. Let's hang out. Oh, I was wondering. Oh, they're trying to slowly make their way towards you, but they know that they know you know what the hell they did when they collaborated against people and tried to unalive you. Let's be clear. Let's keep the forefront at the forefront. Let's keep what we need to remember. This person tried to unalive you. They collaborated with other people. This is some type of an association. They all feel debilitated. They're all scattering. People are moving away or whatever the hell this is because judgment is here and they cannot escape it. Whoa. Clarify. I just heard in your feelings, Two of Cups. Now somebody want to be friends. But remember, were they not? The Two of Cups in the reverse. Let the record show. Did we not just pull the Two of Cups in the reverse? Bitch, wasn't this you initially? You was bout it. You was 10 toes down, 10 fingers down. You was rooted in this diabolicalness. You were waiting for the ball to drop. Now the Two of Cups is in the upright. Bitch, why would somebody be friends and give somebody a chance that like was desperate to unalive them? Make it make sense. One has to be out of their mind. And if you can't decide whether or not you want to be friends with somebody like this, and I'm being real facetious, you need to seek some type of professional help and have somebody think for you. It's probably not a good idea to go eat and drink and have fun, seemingly having fun with somebody that tried to unalive you. This person is coming in for a friendship. Why? Because the establishment, the association is saying, shit, we better be friends with this person. So if you get neighbors all of a sudden that are like, hey, how you doing? 1333 on the timer, baby. Let me tell you something. Your energy doesn't lie. Your rank does not lie. 10344 on the timer. You are somebody that is not to be touched. That's a personal, sacred contract with Source. It can't be negated. So you got people running in. They might even be, hey, we got a gift for you. No, you don't. No, the hell you don't. Didn't I just tell you? Hey, I bought you a gift. What's your address? I'm going to bring it over. Or you can come pick it up. Six of Pentacles. See the way somebody is giving somebody something? Because now they know that they're under your feet. Their work has backfired. Somebody in this organization in the neighborhood is sending somebody in, and they still being sneaky and doggone deceptive. Child, I know you are lying. Get your ass up out of here. This is a two-faced, backstabbing ass, trifling, insidious ass energy. They're not that bright. They're not that smart. They're not a good magician. Their magic is weak. It's whack. It's weird. It's wonky. It's wandering soul energy all over the place, not rooted in divinity. Bitch, where they do that at? In hell. Somebody's walking, breathing pieces of shit. They're walking, breathing versions of hell, man. Keep that hellish energy on the other side of your diabolical ass street, bitches. A no. They don't like when we talk to them like that. Three of Wands. You got people deciding to move, or these people are at a distance. What's the Three of Wands? Foresight. This is what's to come. Somebody's definitely going to come in and try to give you something. Knight of Coins and the Three of Wands. Somebody is just trying to find their way. This is how you know when people have fallen from grace so far that they can't see the divine or hear the divine. Because who in their right mind is thinking to come towards you and give you some type of gift, still being sneaky and deceptive? Who? So you still up to the same old shit? Look, because they need to balance out the scales. They want to hide under your good, righteous judgment. Two of Coins. So they have an ulterior, insidious motive to hide under your cloaking, to get next to your divinity. You're the Empress. You're the Phoenix rising. You're fiery, you're water, you're earth, you're air, you're fair. You got the Ace of Wands in your hand. You are the Empress. You carry the Ace of Wands, the scales, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. The Empress carries all the ace energy because the divine is saying, I know you're going to need this extra power from on high. But you are the Phoenix rising. You are the Phoenix that has risen above it all, judgment. So you have the power to pray judgment down over situations that are unjust. You know how fair somebody's heart has to be, how patient, loving, and kind to be able to have that power to do that. That's not a power that's just given to you. It can't be, it's not something that you can cheat your way into. It's something that you have to earn. Only the divine can give somebody this type of spiritual power. This is not something that you get initiated into. It's not something you make a sacrifice for. It's not something that you become a scholar in, like reading a lot of books, a lot of knowledge, a lot of this. No, this is something that you attain over your soul's mission over time. Yeah, this ain't your first rodeo. These people didn't know that your soul is as old as the beginning of time. That's what I just heard. Oh, what a good story. Oh my goodness. They didn't even know the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm telling you, this is a bad breadcrumb ass offer. Somebody who's manipulative. The Star in the reverse. You got a January Capricorn Aquarius that's out here looking like a dumb fool. This could be the third person. This is somebody in this coven. So there's two Geminis, two diabolical ass Geminis, and there is an Aquarius and or Capricorn. Somebody's birthday could be in January. The Star in the reverse and the King of Coins in the reverse. This is another warlock, witchionic ass energy. This Star in the reverse could also represent a corrupt organization by way of a diabolical subsidiary of the Eastern Stars. What does that mean? It's not the Eastern Stars as a whole, meaning there's people in the group that are saying, we didn't make that decision. You're not a part of the Eastern Stars. So they created their own diabolical little mini gang. It's a mini gang, a mini coven, a subsidiary, a doing business as within the entity of the Eastern Stars. You bitches look dumb. This is what your group is saying. This is what other witches and warlocks within your organization are saying. You bitches look dumb. Why did y'all attack this earth angel? Trying to get clout, trying to get rank. Now you look crazy. The Five of Swords. I'm telling you, somebody is still sneaky and deceptive, and somebody still feels like taking you down is attainable. So they don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Clarify these people. What's the judgment? I feel like you have been so patient. People don't see the patience, the brotherly kindness, the love, the balance, the being patient with divine intervention. They don't see that in the Empress. They don't see what goes on behind the scenes in your relationship with the creator of all things. But when the heads are supposed to roll, when it's off with your head as energy, it's like it's nothing that the Empress can do. Four of Cups in the reverse. Like I said, there's nothing we can do. Four of Cups in the reverse is like us accepting, well, it is what it is. The Four of Cups in the reverse. Because when the judgment gets this drastic, when it gets this deep, it's out of our hands. It is coming from source. It's coming from higher realms. It's coming from higher knowledge. It's coming from cosmic foresight. It's a cosmic family that protects earth angels as they go about their journey. It's bigger than us. It's larger than all of the divine schematics that could ever be imagined on any mastery level. It is in the hands of the divine. It is the Most High God. And the Most High God is so loving, peaceful, and kind. So even with the scales being balanced, there's lessons there to learn. That is the mercy and grace. When the Most High God just don't take your life and allows you to learn from the lesson, like, don't do that. You see the earth magic backfire. Don't do that. Somebody is hard-headed. Somebody's hard-headed. They feel like they know God better than God knows God, and this is the creator of all things. But you still don't recognize that this person is walking with source. You got to be dumb. 111, 11, 11 on the timer. Four of Cups in the reverse. Collective, our overall energy is saying we don't give a damn. Clarify. This is what somebody is cooking up. This is what's soon to come. Is to give you some type of gift. The Three of Cups. Hoping that you come in and celebrate with them. Somebody wants to celebrate with you. The Six of Cups. Somebody could be 36 years old. Somebody could be 63 years old. Somebody could be 53 years old. The Three of Cups and the Six of Cups. Somebody from the past wants to return. These are other people. Oh God, the plot thickens. You got a lot of people. Clarify the Three of Cups and the Six of Cups. Spirit says as far as this community, this organization, they're done. You won't be attending any of their dark ass parties. Look, whole coven. When I say they get knocked out of their blocks, they're getting knocked off their rank. And they know it's not because of spell work that you could be doing. They know that this judgment is coming from the Most High God. The Hierophant and the reverse is blaspheming energy. How the hell are you going to go against the creator? The creator of all creators? Of everything in creation. Okay, I just always like to make that clear. I just saw 12:21 on the timer, so something about winter solstice. Look, I can't make this up. The Lovers in the reverse. You got the Hierophant in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse. You got people that want to come in from the past. So you got a lot of people, Empress and Emperor energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, that want to come in and hide up under your good karma. That's crazy because you in the Ten of Pentacles. Empress energy. I can't make it up. The Three of Swords. You've separated yourself from these people. Three of Swords is about division, divide. You walked away in order to get what it is that you needed. So you had to divide the situation, calculate it, make your move, separate from people that are wishing harm on you. That's a wise thing to do. That's a form of self-love. 1313 on the timer. These people did some type of forbidden magic, y'all. I don't know what this is. Clarify forbidden magic, taboo energy. Knight of Swords, and they were relentless. Look at the way they got this sword. I feel like somebody wants the Ace of Swords out of your hand. Somebody wants to be able to see the truth. They want your gift to see the truth. The sword, attacking the truth. Wow. But it's your gift. Look, I can't make this up. Six of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. You're a healer. Six of Swords is Aquarius energy, healing energy. Ace of Pentacles. The divine gave you this. So Source is like, oh, you want this Ace of Pentacles? Okay, that's fine. You see the snakes around that pentacle? That's fine. But you got to take it out of the hands of the Most High. Or is that a peacock? I don't know. But it looks like something that's trying to wrap itself around this pentacle, but it looks like the pentacle is protected. Okay? This is a spiritual gift that you have. So this is something that they wanted. Ace of Pentacles and your ability to transmute something. You come from a line of healers. Six of Swords, it's your ability to transmute something. This is what they want. Show me these people, property damage, burying stuff on the property. The Nine of Cups, in order to gain some form of a wish fulfillment. Clarify property damage. You're coming up as the Queen of Cups. Somebody very caring, loving, and kind. And they want to take you down. There's at least 10 people. Clarify people in the neighborhood. 10 of Swords. Property damage, car, home, furniture, destruction, windows, chemicals, something like that. Somebody could be driving past your house with a chariot, or they could have wanted you to 10 of Swords in a chariot. Somebody could have did a car accident spill. These are some people that hold what they like to consider a high rank in their diabolical groups. They see themselves as very high rank. They see themselves as people that could get this shit done. Temperance, you're coming up as an earth angel energy though. Two of Swords. Somebody that wants to come in and be your friend is still trying to confuse you with the Two of Swords and put you in an indecisive energy. This person is very calculating. I feel like this is somebody from this organization that wants to get close to you. That's the Two of Cups. Okay. They want to come in. They want to give you something. They want to act like if somebody is inviting you over to eat, don't eat. Two of Cups, coins, food, and drink. It's a no. It's a hell to the no. Don't eat it. They want to invite you over. Come over. Nope. Eight of Cups. I can't make this up. Spirit is saying walk away. Look at the Eight of Cups. Ease on down the yellow brick road. Use your discernment. Somebody's got a lot of bad karma. Just a lot of bad energy around them. The Nine of Wands, you're being guided to protect yourself. I can't make this up. This is definitely for somebody. Definitely for somebody. Spirit is guiding you to walk away, Nine of Wands, and protect your energy. Ace of Swords, Spirit says you see the truth. So you could already be getting premonitions of what's going to happen to these people. Yeah, I just heard, yeah. You're just waiting for divine intervention. And it's already here. It's already happening. These people spy on you a lot. Energetically. Somebody likes to keep a door open. Like I see somebody like in your face. Obsessed with your energy. The Fool. You're being guided to keep moving forward. Clarify. Eight of Pentacles. It's something that you do for work. It's something that you're being called to do, something that's calling you at a distance. This could be relocating. The Fool and the Eight of Pentacles. Something about toil and labor, and the Fool and work. Your destiny, your journey. You could be getting premonitions of new spiritual contracts, things that you're supposed to do. Clarify the chat. People in the chat, they look stupid, okay? All your written spell work, look, Spirit just showed me. The Devil and the Eight of Wands, that's communication. That could be written spell work. Anything that is written in the chat that is not in alignment with this particular reading is absolutely going to backfire, and we rebuke it. Whatever written spell work, Eight of Wands is written communication, and the Devil in the reverse. You've been exposed and you're under judgment. You're being advised to leave this platform and leave any other platforms of anybody speaking the truth. The Devil in the reverse. You've been exposed. So somebody could have been in the chat saying some dumb shit, you know. You're sitting up there doing your reading and they're saying, oh, the cat ate the dog. Bitch, if you don't get your dumb ass up out of here, Eight of Wands, you sound stupid. You've been exposed and your ass is under judgment. So I would watch it. That's what I just heard. Clarify in the chat. We're going to get into the chat. I can't make it up. It's the King of Swords out here that still want to win. That's mad. It's a Libra out here looking stupid. This person could be logging in under different accounts. Oh, no. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit says it's because we're bringing balance, justice, spiritual court. King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and speaking the truth. Okay, you know, I'm coming up against anybody. I'm like, is it a raggedy ass King of Swords here? Hello, are you present? King of Swords in the upright is speaking the truth. They don't like the fact that we stand in our ground and that we're getting this victory. Clarify, type it in the chat. Show me the people in the chat. Y'all better go get y'all's lives. The way this shit is about to go down, it's over. High priestess energy. All the high priestess, please stand up. We got a lot of big people in this chat. Very high spiritually ranked people. Look, Nine of Cups, High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups. They already pick up on the bullshit. So y'all know the bullshitters in the chat. Okay, I'm so proud of y'all. I love y'all. This is why y'all are my brothers and sisters, my collective. Hello there, beautiful reflection. There's not anything that could get past the collective at this point. So somebody's going to be inviting you over. You're being guided to walk away and continue on your journey. Feelings and the reverse, you have no feelings for this. There's certain things that you're supposed to feel a way about, but you're being guided to control your emotions as it relates to whatever the hell this is. Okay? Because somebody is hoping that you are this Queen of Cups energy to them. This is what they're hoping. And you're in this King of Swords energy, justice prevails energy. So this is the reading. Whatever this is, whatever was done in your area, in your yard, whatever, it's being uprooted, okay? But you're being guided to continue on your journey. Spirit says the truth is being exposed to you. Now that you know the truth, you already know what to expect. This is what I just heard. You know what to do with this energy. Somebody is definitely planning to come towards you, to invite you to something. They're either going to give you something, a gift, an invitation, or maybe they want your address or something like that. Two of Cups, it's a no. Spirit says, lead this person out in the cold. I feel like you've already made your decision because the Ace of Pentacles is here. The stakes are high. The Four of Cups in the reverse, it was a missed opportunity for people to really get to know you. The Eight of Coins and work with you. These are people that had spiritual contracts, but they chose not to awaken. These are fallen angels. These are gods that are asleep. And they signed a deal to walk away from source. Seven of Wands, the ancestors are with you. You got spirit guides. These people are so afraid of how spiritually protected you are that they have to send somebody in to get close to you, to offer you something. Somebody wants to gift you something, to get some energy on you, to send you something. Watch your mailbox, okay? Not to create any energies of paranoia, but just to be made aware that these people ain't got nothing to lose. Their whole organizations have been turned upside down. Again, Gemini came out 5 days in a row, man. I was like, why does Gemini keep coming out? I feel like this is an urgent, like, reading. Somebody could have thought to do something around your home, like other than just earth magic, something to lower your vibration or make you afraid or something like that. Okay. So sleeping with the enemy could represent a neighbor. Because I don't know why the collective will be in the bed with anybody that they know is an enemy to them. That's not the way. 1 2 2 3 3 3 on the timer, the way the collective is moving. So I love y'all. Take this as it resonates. Holy Spirit, divine angels, as we clear this space and we bless this place. Thank you for everybody being here today in Spiritual Court. If this resonated with you, comment respectfully down below. You never know how your story, thank you, Spirit, how your story is going to help somebody. So always comment respectfully. I do appreciate that. I just have to remind people because I get some dumbasses over here that think I'm not with the shits, but I just leave that shit alone. I ain't got time. It's like, I'm not interested, although we are aware. So I just have to state that by way of a spiritual disclaimer. I love y'all so very much. Thank you for the love, the super chats and hats and cats and bats and rats. And I just ended up going on a rhyming tangent, but I love y'all so much. Okay. I will see you in the next video. Until then, as always, peace be with you.